Hello viewers. Today we will go for some informal discussion like which will be helpful for you guys for coming in Saudi Arabia, working here. The first one, the oil exploration from the ground. The oil searching is done by some specific companies. These contractors are basically having heavy equipments which are generating seismic waves. So these type of contractors are controlled by government. I cannot see any wide opportunity over there. Now it comes to rigging. The derrick company, I mean the oil excavation is being done by derrick. That companies are very specific companies, onshore and offshore. These companies specially employing the people who are expert on these fields. This is a 24-hour procedure, generally 12 hours duty for the workers. Every day, 7 days a week, employee has to work over there because every time they have a target to finish it. There is big safety hazard. In case any accident happens in a rig, generally it is fatal to the whole team. So they are highly paid, very frequent vacation, 3 months vacations, 6 months vacations, and it is full of European Americans in these companies. Few companies like Schlumberger, Chinese companies Sinopec and Sinorigs. Before when I came to Gulf, the market was governed by American rig companies. Those companies were taking long time for finishing and digging a well and handing over to Aramco for the pipeline contractor to start their working. They were taking more or less 2 to 3 months for a gas wells. So gradually Chinese companies came in the picture. They devaluated all these companies with a very cheaper rate, with a very easy setup, minimal setup. They are doing these wells unbelievably within maybe 15 days to 1 month. So the cost reduced, time and money saved. So nowadays it is 100% replaced by Chinese companies. And naturally, these companies are full of Chinese, they are taking few local guys. Now, it comes to the contractors like us. We are pipeline contractors. Due to the recession, due to COVID, a lot of scenarios changed, a lot of big companies crashed. Now there are again opportunities open in Saudi Arabia and in another Gulf also. So this pipeline type of contractor, basically their work starts from the wellhead. Here one term you will hear every time is Christmas tree when you go to wellhead. What is Christmas tree? Tree basically one stem with a lot of branches. The pipe which came out from the well and it is protected from leakage through a lot of branches and isolation valves. So it looks like a tree, and since it is discovered by the Americans or Europeans, so they termed it as Christmas tree. After testing the gas or oil qualities, the rig companies hand over this to the next contractor, which is like pipeline contractors. The pipeline contractors who are connecting wells through flow lines to the remote manifold, these type of projects and these type of contractors are named as onshore maintained potential or OMPP project contractors. So same thing, if it happens in offshore, it will be offshore maintained potential. These type of contractors are generally like a manpower supplier to Aramco. Aramco is giving all the materials to them. They are only fabricating the flow lines as well as the remote manifold. What is wellhead, what is flow lines, and what are the remote manifold? Remote manifold is nothing but a junction where the flow lines come from 2 or 3 wells, and through comparatively bigger line which is termed as Trunkline, it is going to the gas gathering manifold. So what we know, remote manifold collects the oil or gas from multiple wells, and this supply is going to a comparatively bigger diameter line to the gas gathering manifold. Generally flow lines diameter ranges from 4 to 8 or 10 inch. So trunk line can be 10, 12 up to 16, 20, 24 inch depending on the pressure or volume of gas or oil it has to be handled. OMPP contractors can also work in the trunk line or gas gathering manifold fabrication or the transmission lines. So let us discuss about the network, how oil from the well comes to the refinery. From the well through flow lines, which diameter ranges from 4 to 10 inch, will come to remote manifold. Remote manifold generally collecting 3 to 4 wells, and then it is going to the gas gathering manifold. Beside the gas gathering manifold, there is a GOSP. GOSP means GOSP, gas oil separation plant. So generally any GOSP is accompanied by a gas gathering manifold. As the name suggests, it is also a manifold. Manifold means a junction where different branches are there. Oils or gas is coming from different wells. So gas gathering manifold gathering the gas, and then from gas gathering manifold it is coming to the GOSP. Always in the nature, when you are collecting the gas, definitely some oils are coming together. So GOSP is separating gas and oil. So gases from GOSP are going to gas plant, as well as oil for final processing going to oil refineries. And the volume gas and oil are increasing. That's why you can see the flow line diameter ranges from 4 to 10 inch, then it trunk line increased to 10, 12, 20, 24 inch maybe. From the GOSP, the line going to the refinery, it also ranges from different diameter based on the volume to be transmitted. Let's say it can go up to 30, 36, 40, 48, depends. So these all from remote manifold to refinery, all this type of big volume of pipeline work is being done by the contractors who are called cross-country pipeliners. Cross-country pipeliners also do refined product pipelines. Diesel, kerosene, these are coming from refinery to the tank farm, or it is being transported to another city. These all cross-country pipeline contractors are giving big opportunities, as well as the OMPP contractors are giving big opportunities to the job seekers, especially for the expats. Nowadays, Saudiization is in full phase, but still the hard work is being done by the expats only. There are one more type of contractor who are constructing the plants, who are doing only piping jobs, who are building up the refineries, gas compression plants. But you know, small piping work like GOSP, gas gathering manifold, those are also full of piping. But these are generally cross-country contractor to avoid so many interface issues between different contractor types. Now we will be discussing a little bit about the Gulf job and job culture. I can speak about only Saudi Arabia, where the contractors are giving free food, accommodation, medical insurance card, as well as any accidental insurance and all these things which will be covered under this medical insurance card, any health checkup, hospital fees and everything. Majority of this will be bared by the contractor. Most of the pipeline, gas wells, oil wells, those are far from cities. So the pipeline employees always can expect to stay in desert. And in desert, we have to stay in a remote camp, which is only surrounded by a fence, and it will be mid of the desert, far from cities, more occasionally. But a lot of people staying together, so you are not alone. Many people who need job, they have to stay like this. For me, I have spent my 20 years this way, so I am habituated. Now it comes the job culture. Job culture means generally in the hot summer season, the work starts from 5 to 6 a.m. in the morning. Lunch, there will be 2 to 3 hours or 4 hours to save ourselves from the scorching heat of the desert. And generally weekly one day there will be holiday 8 hours per day will be the job, but generally there is extended hours working based on the work pressure on the field. As everybody need to stay in desert, basically there is no lifestyle. The job culture is like that: eat, sleep, and go to work. Again come, eat, sleep, and go to work. The employers make it like that you will be only thinking for work. Vacation, airport, shopping, these are very fascinating words between us. Any people comes back from vacation, weekend he goes to city, and definitely he will start shopping for the next vacation. As per the labor law, we should have 21 days of paid vacation after 11 months of working days. About the most sweet word is the salary structure. Of course, this is the only attraction all people likes Gulf. Here, still it is tax-free income. Nowadays there are 15% VAT when you are sending money, when you are purchasing anything, but your salary is completely tax-free. For your salary, government doesn't take any tax so far, and there is no limitation like other country. You need to spend 15 to 20% in the country only. Salary 10 to 20 times more than in India. Why? Because their currency is 10 to 20 times higher than us. But you will earn at least 10 times more than you will be earning in India for the same thing. But what you need to sacrifice is your family. What you need to sacrifice is your country. What you need to sacrifice that your kids growing up without you, your family is struggling without you to survive over there. In case you are working in the procurement or for the design areas, then even you are a pipeline project, you can stay in a city and you can enjoy your life. If you guys have any questions, please ask me in the comments below. I will try to answer all of you. Hope I explained well. If you like my video, please share and subscribe, which will inspire me